and welcome to Lakeshore Academy. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what my ninth grader will be doing for government and economics. She's going to be a freshman in high school next year, and so next year we're going to go ahead and take government and economics. And so that's what we're going to be doing with her. So let me just show you what I put together for government economics. She do have actual textbooks, economics, government, American government. So she'll be using this one, and she'll be using the economics over there. But first, let's talk about government. What's government? She's going to be using, even though this does say fourth to sixth grade, I got this from Dollar Tree. She's going to be using U.S. history and government. She's going to be using this nice little placemat that talks about the Constitution, and it breaks it down. And as you can see, it's front and back and breaks it down. She's going to be using for government sorry, I had to walk away for a moment because I just forgot I didn't say anything. She's going to be using the Constitution DVD and Executive Power, and she's going to be using C, explaining government. She's also using this for her copywork for government. It's learning cursive, handwriting practice workbook for teens, and it's going to be focusing on the Declaration of Independence, the United States Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. So in the beginning, my daughter won't need to use the beginning because she can write in cursive really, really well. I just bought it because it's a different way of presenting government. So back here, as you can see, with the Declaration of Independence, and start telling you about things, what it entails, and then you start like doing copy work based on independence. So that we're gonna take it from that aspect. Then for government, we also have, lastly, we have these flashcards that we will be using. And it's lagging, so but we're also going to be using, and it has definitions on. Now for economic, be using. I don't know if y'all in business school, but they have business entrepreneurship for children, and it is, the information can be used for anybody. No, despite it can be used for anybody. Courses are designed with the African Americans perspective. When you see the videos, Asians, you will notice American people of various different, from dark skin to light skin to mix, that depicted in their videos. But the information is still relevant for anybody. But it's, like I said, it's geared African American children, and different stuff like that. But like I said, if you're someone that's not African, my internet is lagging, I'm sorry. So this was actually given to me from another homeschool mom, talking about money and the economy and the birth of the dollar bill, if I said it correctly. So we're going to just be using this. I have more than one copy, so we can all have our own copy. And this folder that I put together of a free resource that we're going to be using, focusing on, different money currencies. And I was also sent this from Entrepreneurship Academy, depicting how their money look, Canadian money. So we will be using that. And also my children, like I said, will be using the Black Business School class or course that's designed for kids. Also, these are the entrepreneurship flashcards from the Black Business School. And it just teaches not basic, it teaches concepts that about business and entrepreneurship. And like I said, with the Black Business School, although the information is relevant for, however, it's the courses are you will notice that you'll see Black people throughout all their illustrations and stuff like that. That is important one, regardless of your race, to always be able to see yourself in a situation. So that's why I love these cards, because we are African American. Sometimes you can't imagine yourself in a certain genre until you see a visual. And so this visual aid is very, very good to let your kids see that hey, I can be an entrepreneur. Hey, Barbara, I'm so sorry. My internet is going in and out. But at any rate, it explains different entrepreneur concepts, different financial concepts in a very simple way. And also, like I said, they do have a course that you can take, but you have to pay for it. Basically, after your kids take that course, that course is like college equivalent. And my children they started the program. We're going to redo it. But anyway, I love the cards and how they depict us in a positive light and explains these concepts. So those are the entrepreneurship cards. These are the Millionaires of Tomorrow. Basically, it's talking about finances. That's what all these cards is talking about. But like I said, it's coming from the African American perspective, being Black. You'll see a whole lot of all the cards depict different Black children. Although the topics are transparent, meaning that it crossed over or transcends over any race, but the flashcards do explain the concepts, and they have Black people illustrated in the flashcards. And I like them. We are doing the program where we gonna restart the program, because we had stopped for a moment, but because we got busy. But we're gonna start the program, and I said, well, dog, I'm gonna save this for my daughter and my son so they can do it when the school year start. But anyway, these are the things that we're using for my daughter for economics right now. So this entire table is focused on government and economics. Now, like I said, my son does not have to take government and economics. However, I feel that it's important for our children to know about finances and give them a better start than what we had, being like with knowledge, because maybe they can avoid some of the pitfalls that we had growing up or are having with finances. To have a great understanding of finances and money and how to handle it responsibly. And so taking the courses with the Black Business School have really helped with that. The kids actually took a 3-day class seminar kind of thing, and it was pretty intense, but really, really good. They did really, really good with the financial aspect of it and entrepreneurship and all of that. So they did really, really well. So we're going to restart the program for this school year and tie it in with government and economics. So he will be doing the course online in this. And we're going to do Life of Fred together as a family. But everything else is going to be for my daughter. Not unless he particularly wants to. Because he will have to take this eventually in high school. So, in case you want to know, I got this placemat from Amazon for $8. I like it because it's erasable. You can write on it with a dry erase marker, and it breaks down every part of the Constitution in smaller details, and it's different from having like a regular piece of paper or a thick book. So I like to have different little resources. I really like how this is presented. We haven't went over it yet, but I really like it. So I'm just gonna hand this to them with a snack, and we're gonna just go over different stuff so they can understand how the government actually works, how the Constitution actually works. And I really like this because it's copy work, but yet it's teaching you about the Constitution as well. So you see, and it's teaching cursive. which my daughter already know how to write in cursive, but she'll be, as she's doing the copy work, it'll be explaining, or you'll be recopying some of the things from the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence for her government, and she's gonna be using a textbook. Yeah, that I took a chance on that book, Barbara, because they didn't have any look insides or anything like that. That's one thing I wish that it was required for all companies to provide you a look inside of their book, so you won't have to buy things sight unseen, because I really don't like doing that. And it wasn't any videos on that book anywhere. And so I took a chance and bought it. I think it was less than $20. I think it's paying about $12, $13. And I'm pretty happy with the only part that she won't use is in the beginning. If your child is trying to learn how to write cursive, in the beginning it has for you to learn how to do the basic cursive writing. My daughter doesn't need this. I could use this for my son, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But I wanted it for the back. Let me show you. See? I wanted it for this. So it provided what I needed with this. And I probably can actually like unbind this and like bind just the cursive ABCs part for somebody else with a child. But that's the reason why I got it. I want a different way to present the important documents, because, you know, it can be a little dry, a little boring to do it the same old way all the time. So I was looking for a different way that she can get the main things done in a non-traditional way. We do have the traditional way of it with the books, the main books, but I wanted to do something a little different with flashcards, which you know I love, placemats, copy work, and DVDs, along with our core having the books. Oh, and I want to show you guys the inside of this kit that I got a couple years ago. We will be using this in economics as well. I'm going to tie Isaiah into on this because I'm trying to teach them about entrepreneurship. I'm learning as well. So it's something that we're going to be learning together, which makes it better for the kids when they see that you need to learn as well with them. So I'll be doing as much work as they will, because I'll be learning too as well. And like these cards are really, really good flashcards. But at any rate, I just want to show you guys. Oh, I'm going to show you a little bit of the inside of the Life of Fred. This Life of Fred financial book is amazing. It is like 34 chapters, but it talks about all kinds of different things, from access to employment to having partnerships to what is capital, earning and borrowing when you fail, and spending, furniture. It goes through different scenarios that a child, what's the difference between assets and liabilities, explaining how to do a mortgage, credit cards. I mean, it goes through just about every single thing. So technically I could just use this book with my daughter, because I think she'll get way more out of this than she would in that. But I have a little thing where I try to make sure, I want to see what public school are doing, and I try to make sure I be at what they're doing or beyond on certain things. So that's why I have these two books. But I could really care less about these. I'm just using it for kind of like a format to help me to make sure I hit all the main points that I need to hit. So, because these two are public school books, the green book and this one that I'm holding in my hands. So that's what my daughter will be doing for government and economics. And those are required courses that she has to take in order to get her diploma. So we're going to be digging deep. So that's why I said next year I'm going to be totally busy with teaching and different stuff, because she's taking a whole lot of classes next year. Her freshman and sophomore year, she's trying to get as many of her classes as she can take. And oh, Barbara, what do you need to plan? I'm trying to get as many things in as she can, so that she can graduate early if she want to graduate early. and she can, and her senior year can be more like an exploratory year. She can take a couple classes that she need to take for her credits, but then she can like really dive into careers, entrepreneurship, starting a job. Oh yeah, Barbara. And so it won't be so stressful like she got to get all these credits her senior year. It'll be more laid back. So how I'm trying to set it up so that my daughter will be almost completely done maybe by junior year. And if she wants to graduate early, she can. If she don't, she can still do her 12th grade year, but she just won't be required to have so many different, a full class load. She can have a partial class load. She can start her own business. She can go work for someone. She can do a lot of internships. If she still want to be a veterinarian or a veterinarian assistant, that can be the bulk. She can do a lot of volunteer hours. She'll have more freedom her 12th grade year versus being locked down to doing a whole course load, because she already put in the work prior to her senior year so that it will enable her to have that freedom. So that's why we're doing so much her freshman and sophomore year, and her junior year will get a little bit more relaxed, and her senior year will be totally more relaxed because she will already have most of all her credits that she needs to graduate. So that's why we're doing so much. And I hope, well, I feel like that's going to work out better because she don't mind doing it. She puts in the work. She's a very studious child, so I don't see where this will cause a problem for her because she's very, very studious, very, very attentive, and she buckles down and do work like nobody's business once she know exactly what she need to do. So I feel like she'll be able to graduate early, or at least have a more relaxed senior year where she can focus on more her aspirations and dreams and what she want to do, and be able to find herself, so to speak, exactly what she want to do with her life. We're working on it now. So maybe by senior year, she'll already have a clear picture of what that is, and she'll be able to try different things. And if it fail and it doesn't work, then, oh well, try something else, because she'll have a whole lot of leeway in order to do that. So again, this is Tina from Lakeshore Academy, giving you guys an inside peek on what I will be doing with my 9th grader this year for government and economics. You guys have a great day.